Today, I want to talk about complex sentences. As you know from my previous videos, in simple sentences, there is at least one subject and one verb, which makes a simple sentence. But sometimes we have some complex sentences. It means more than one sentence is connected to each other. For example, let's have a look at this sentence. Tom is singing and Paul is dancing. We have two sentences here. Tom is singing is one sentence. Tom is the subject. Is singing is the verb. And Paul is dancing is another sentence. Paul is the subject. Is dancing is the verb. Just be careful. When there are more than one sentences, we need to have a connector to connect these two sentences here. And here, the connector between these two sentences was and. So for two sentences, we need one connector. If we have three sentences, then we need two connectors. So be careful. Let's look at another sentence. Bob is tall, but Peter is short. Again, we have two sentences. Bob is tall is one sentence with its subject and verb. Peter is short is the second sentence, again with its subject and verb. And the connector between these two sentences is but. So, when you look at these two groups of sentences, both of them are complete sentences and both of them can stand meaningful by themselves. For example, Tom is singing is a complete sentence. We don't need any other sentence to make the meaning complete. And the listener can completely understand that this is a complete sentence and there's no need to any extra part to complete it. So when we want to connect two complete sentences to each other, we can use connectors like and, but, or, so, and yet. These connectors are called coordinate connectors because two sides, two sentences are at the same level of importance. No one is the main sentence. Both of them are complete and both of them are main sentences. So we use coordinate connectors to connect these two types of sentences. Of course, in the rest of this video, I will explain some other connectors with some other types of sentences. So please stay here and listen to what I say. Now let's have a look at this sentence. A power failure occurred. The lamps went out. Choices are then, so, later, and next. So first of all, we should see if our sentences are complete and if each sentence has a subject and verb. So let's go to analyze the sentence. A power failure is the subject and occurred is a verb. Then we have a comma. Be careful, when we have two coordinate sentences, there is a comma after the first one. So we have a power failure occurred, comma, then the lamps went out. We have the second sentence. The lamps is the subject and went out is the verb. So we have two complete sentences. So what do we need? We need a connector between these two. And because two sentences are complete and they don't need anything for the meaning to be completed, so we need a coordinate connector. It means and, but, or, so, yet. So the correct choice is B. So. Because A, then, C, later, and D, next are adverbs. Okay. Now, let's look at another sentence. I will read the sentence. You tell me if it is complete, if it is correct or incorrect. The rain clouds can be seen in the distance, but snow has fallen. Okay, let's analyze the sentence first. The rain clouds. Subject can be seen. The verb, so this part is complete. After the first sentence, there's a comma. Then we have but as a connector. The second sentence, no has fallen. Has fallen is the verb, but there's no subject. For example, we can say no rain has fallen. Let's have a look at another sentence and again tell me if it is correct or incorrect. They're trying to sell their house. It has been on the market for 2 months. First, let's analyze this sentence. They is the subject of the first sentence. Are trying is the verb. Then after the first sentence, there's a comma. After the house. Then we have the second sentence. It is the subject and has been is the verb. But there is no connector between two sentences. So the sentence is incomplete.